Hi everyone, this is your unapologetic dude, Francis Miranda. We all know the fact that nobody likes to be a loser, right? And I discovered something interesting yesterday that when a friend of mine and I were talking, we were talking about losers, we were talking about team building, we were talking about what makes a winning team. My friend was sharing with me that it's not the winners that determine the winning team, but the losers. And I said, huh? How can that be? How can the losers be the one to determine the winning team? And he said that the best companies and organizations are not companies or organizations that only look for the strong and the winners and constantly reward them. He's worked with amazing companies that their purpose is to look for the losers in that organization, not to kick them out or to push them out, but it's to make them better. And wow, it made sense that when you talk about a chain, for example, is only as strong as its weakest link. The same is true for any organization, whatever organization it is, whether we belong to a corporate organization, a church organization, our own companies. We're only as strong as the weakest link. So if you find the weakest link, your job is not to cut out that weakest link. Your job is to strengthen that weakest link. Because if that weakest link becomes stronger, the entire organization becomes stronger. And I want you to look right now in your organizations and the people that you surround yourself, who is the weakest link there? Because, or sometimes in the world, it's very normal for us that when we see the weakest link, our job is to kick them out. But maybe the way that we do things differently is when we see the weakest link, we ask ourselves, how can we make the weakest link stronger? Because if the weakest link is stronger, our entire organization becomes stronger. And that's one thing I also discovered, that when you invest on what people call losers and you make them into winners, they become the best winners there are. Because losers understand one thing. They understand humility. They understand how it is to be looked down upon. And when they convert into winners, they suddenly take that humility with them and they become fantastic leaders. So I want you to look among your friends, look in your organization, who is the weakest link and how can you help this person? Because maybe the chain that we're called to do to make this world a better place for us to be world changers is to slowly, one by one, help the least, the lost, and the last to become better. Because when we do that, maybe that's our mission. Maybe we can't change the world, but if we're able to help one person to become better, then that's all that matters. So look for the weak link, make them strong, and maybe that's our contribution to society. So this is your unapologetic dude, Francis Miranda. It's a great afternoon here. The sun is setting, and as always, I will see you soon.